Excuse me, sir.
You go in not knowing anything. You go in and play an instrument you've never played before. Make something about it totally fresh. So you don't repeat earlier mistakes, but also so you don't assume an answer. I mean, discovery is the big fun of the creative life. And we spoke a minute ago about this trip I took from Memphis to Clarksdale to New Orleans, and it had discoveries all along the way. Not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing how it's going to unfold. That's the big fun.
You know, for me, you know, now that I'm older and a lot of my friends and colleagues are in this business as well, do music full time, I am influenced by, you know, their great writing. But also, you know, it's a job too. So at some point you have to continue working on your craft, and so I wouldn't say that it's that I'm always, you know, emotionally inspired. Sometimes it's just, you know, it's time to write a new song, and you sit down and you do it.
Yeah, there are, you know, your inspiration comes from various spots, and it's true that sometimes it could be just something goofy and not so emotionally heavy. But you know, I find when I was younger, you know, I used to get a lot of inspiration by, you know, from either longing or, you know, being dumped, stuff like that, where you felt like, oh, you know, it's very rare that you're so happy that you just have to sit down and write a song. You know what I mean?
So feeling can lead you into a character. I have a song called "The Revenge of Kevin Oberbreckling." And it's about an organic farmer that is overjoyed that everyone's paying too much money for his organic stuff. And it came from revenge from feeling like I grew up in the countryside and I was never a city kid. I was never cool. I was never cool. I was never cool. But the revenge is in all these city kids are paid. So the feeling sometimes can reveal character. And I think it makes for good songs for the feeling to lead to the specific individual. Because music is feeling. Not just information, but feeling. If it comes from feeling first, it carries more power, I think, and goes a little further.
Ballads, I think, are more, you know, at least of the songs I've written, the ballads kind of bring me back to the, you know, time. They're supposed to be full of, like, you know, oh, you know, kind of inspire some passion in somebody in some way, you know what I mean? Ballads, I've always loved listening to them, you know?
When you're a kid, you don't know how to do it. So it's really fun. Everything you try is new and fun. Then we become adults, we're like, oh, I did that, or I saw somebody do that, so I think I know what that's going to be. Creating surprise for yourself, pulling the rug out from under yourself, this is always the big fun of any creative endeavor, is the discovery along the way. And I think it's useful in any line of work, but certainly in a creative life.
Hi, I'm Jamie Sue Seal.
And I'm John Latini.
And one of our passions is playing at the 10-pound fiddle.
I'm Susan Werner, and one of my passions is playing music at the 10-pound fiddle.
Hard, darling. I thought you might like